In honor of Mother's Day, we've invited an author here on Connecticut Style today who says mothers never stop learning and never stop wanting to improve the lives of their children. Alexandra Stoddard is a best-selling author, philosopher of contemporary living, mom of 2 and grandmother of 4, and the author of The Shared Wisdom of Mothers and Daughters. Alexandra, welcome to Connecticut Style. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Teresa. It's great to be here.
First, give me a little bit of your background, if you would, please.
I was an interior designer, and I realized that people needed more advice about happiness than they did about their curtains and their rugs.
They wanted to chat with you about it, probably?
Well, I just realized that money doesn't buy happiness, and you can have a beautiful environment, but if you have a mean spirit and you're not happy, you're not going to enjoy what you have and appreciate the moment. So I studied happiness, and it's led me to write a lot of books and have a good time.
And the book is great. It's new, just out. I know
yeah.
It was in USA Today yesterday. It seems to be having a great response. Tell us a little overview of it.
Well, my daughters are 46. Alexandra's 46 and Brooke is 43. And it's a love story. Basically, it's just a love story. I wrote a book called Things I Want My Daughters to Know when they were in their 30s. And they had a few things that I really wanted them to know. But now they're teaching me as much as I'm teaching them. And it's just a whole different relationship. And it's just absolutely beautiful.
Kind of like the evolving relationship when they get married and have their own children.
Yes,
that type of
and
thing.
then you all of a sudden realize that your grandchildren, you can't even believe it. It's not your children that know these things. It's your grandchildren. It's just fascinating how much my children have taught their children and how great it is to have this all work out so well.
Sure, it's a great cycle, I'm sure. As a mother, you're quoted as saying, "I'll never be finished." What do you mean by that? Your kids are at a certain age, they have their own children, but you don't feel like you're done yet.
No, you never are. Love never stops. Nothing separates love. And when you really care about your daughters, or your children, you want them to, continue to to flourish and to have as much happiness in their life as possible. And what I think the greatest gift I can give them is a love of life and my own happiness, and then hope that just continues.
It's contagious, right?
I think it is. That's why I think unhappiness is a no-no.
Sure. In the book, you offer some daily insights to enlighten each day. Let's talk about some of these. You say to cultivate the ideal pleasure of every day.
Yes, to live in the moment, live in your breath, and don't worry about the past or the future, but just think about what you're experiencing right now. And take time to smell the roses.
Sure.
And have the joy of the moment be your whole microcosm of your life.
The next one you say, which I'm a big fan of, if you don't want to do it, don't do it, and then delegate.
Yeah. All wise people know how to delegate. And people that want to do everything themselves don't really get very far. You have to trust other people to do some things that you don't choose to do, or you wish to do something else, because the whole idea is to have passion in your life. And if you have passion, you never ever want to say, I don't want to do this. Just don't do it.
Sure.
Let the laundry pile up. And
someone else will do it eventually, right?
Yeah, eventually. If you do what you love to do and find a way and make the sacrifice, financial sacrifice if you have to, so that you can just really live the life that you choose to instead of what you should do.
Sure. This one I just figured out. It says, know what to look for in a husband and what works towards a healthy marriage.
How'd you figure it out?
Well, I met him here on the show, actually.
Oh, wonderful.
But I'm not married yet, New Year's Eve.
Okay.
But that's important because there are a lot of guys that come and go.
Right. Well, my husband, Peter Brown, is the love of my life, and we've been married. It'll be next Saturday, the 18th. It'll be 39 years.
Oh, congratulations!
And he's here, and I think it's more important than horse racing. You better get the right guy.
That's true.
And a good marriage is made up of 2 loving people that don't go 50-50. They go 100% all the time.
And that reflects on your children as well.
You love somebody more than yourself. I mean. You want somebody else's happiness more than your own. And obviously, if you're happy, it's going to spread the joy to other people.
Sure. And lastly, you say value your time, do this for you.
Yes. We were talking about passion.
Sure.
You must love what you're doing. You must love your life. And the only way you can do it is to take autonomy and say, I want to be an artist. I want to be a photographer. I want to write a book. And just do it.
Sure.
Don't talk about it. Do it. And the world won't break. They'll be happier for you to be doing what you really love to do.
I like your way of thinking, Alexandra.
I do too.
You have an upcoming book signing. Tell us about it in Westport.
I do. I'm going to give a talk in Westport. The event is from 1 to 3 in Terrain at Westport, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Peter's sister is coming, Peter's daughter is coming. It's going to be great fun. There's a lot of our friends, and it's a beautiful, beautiful environment. And I'll be giving a talk around 2 o'clock, but I'll be there from 1 to 3.
We'll meet you there then. Sounds fantastic.
Good.
The name of the book again is The Shared Wisdom of Mothers and Daughters.
The Timelessness of Simple Truths is the subtitle, and that says it all.
It does. All right, Alexandra, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Teresa.
All right, up next, we continue our Mother's Day celebration. My mom and brother will be here. I'll join them over in the kitchen right after the break.